we are getting our house ready to sell, and we asked our realtor what are some things we could do to increase the value. And one of the things she said was I need to organize my barn. And she's not wrong. So as you can tell, she was right. So one of the things I'm going to do, because she actually mentioned that if we get a bunch of totes and put everything in totes, the visual of that neatly on the shelves, people really like, because it makes them feel like that's how they could have it. So we have a lot of equity in this house, but we don't have a lot of extra money to spend on like building shelves, buying totes. There's some other big projects that we're going to do to get this house ready to sell. So we're getting a home equity loan and we're waiting for that to come through. But in the meantime, this needs to all be cleaned up. Before I can even build shelves and even think about doing that, we got to get this cleaned up a little bit. So the first thing we're going to do is get all the equipment out of here, and then we can see more what we're working with, and we got more room to work. Okay, so we got a little bit of room in here now to work, but I have a side business where I do concrete coating. So that's why you see all these boxes. This is all the flake for the floors. We got some liquid product. So all that stuff needs to move to be able to build the shelves, but for now, until we're ready to build them, that can stay there. But the tractor, the old tractor we have, leaks lots of things. I don't even know what that is. That looks like water, but I don't think it's water. Leaks oil, leaks gas, and apparently some kind of rusty water. So every spring I usually clean this floor and just never got around to it this year. So at least for now we're gonna sweep it and then we'll clean up this side a little bit. All right, we got the floor all clean. Well, mostly clean. It's kind of hard to mop up all the oil and gas and stuff, but I think we got it looking pretty good. We'll probably do a bigger cleanup once we get everything, all the shelves done and all that in here. But for now, the floor is clean. All right, so we put a tarp under that tractor now to keep it a little cleaner, even though I can already see that there's a little drip over there that's missing the tarp. But we're catching some oil and stuff like that that's dripping. So I'm still waiting on totes to show up before I build those shelves. I kind of had in mind that we would be able to like come down here and like clean a bunch of stuff, but there's not really anywhere to move this to. We would just be moving it out of the way and then moving it back. So I'm just gonna wait until like I'm actually ready to build the shelves to do that. But even just having the floor clean and some stuff just like a little better organized, it feels a lot better in here. As soon as I get those totes, I'll come back in here, move all my equipment. Probably I'll just move it over here, and then I can pull out all those boxes of flake, and those are all truck parts and stuff. And then I gotta take those cabinets out the wall. I'm gonna continue those same shelves, and then I'm gonna build 2 shelves for totes with like 6 totes in each one. Once I have all those totes, like a lot of the stuff even on those shelves and over here can go in those totes. The key is to make this place just look way cleaner and organized. I never really thought of it as like something like when you're selling your house, like the value of the house potentially going up just because somebody can envision this being nicer and not like cluttered. Overall, I don't have like so much stuff in here that all the shelves are overflowing and all that kind of stuff. It just needs to have a place to go and be tidied up. and then it'll be ready for showings. But we're not selling necessarily anytime soon. We're just in the preliminary stages of getting stuff ready, and my realtor said, clean it. So that's gonna be it for this video. The next one, we will be building those shelves, and we'll do the whole thing. We'll get all that stuff out of the way. We'll continue those shelves, and then we'll build those totes, and then we'll get this place looking perfect. But in the meantime, depending on what you like, we've got a couple different videos. If you like a little longer walkthrough build video, we have a chicken coop video where we built our fancy chicken coop. You guys can watch that. And then another video I have is a little concrete pad I poured that I try to dry pour instead of like mixing it first. So definitely check out one of those videos. So stay tuned for the shelf build video, and we're gonna get this place in tip-top shape.